Hello and welcome, Vijay Srinivas. I'm here at the Hindu Realty Summit here in ITC Grand Chennai. We are joined by a very special guest, Chief Managing Director of Casagrand, Mr. Arun. Thank you very much indeed for your time, sir. You're at a very crucial juncture right now. IPO is around the corner. When do you plan to hit the IPO button?
Hopefully, in a short while, we should be in IPO in about a 3-4 months kind of a timeline. If everything plays out well, we should be.
You had a great growth here in Chennai without private equity for a pretty long time. So why do you have to do it right now? Why do you have to go public right now?
We believe that real estate involves a lot of growth capital, and we believe that unless a lot of capital is backing us, real estate kind of sector, it gets a little difficult for us to choke. Difficult for us to grow per se. So we believe we need the growth capital, and we're expanding across the country now. We're moving into Delhi and Mumbai and so on and so forth. And you need larger capitals, and hence, obviously, some equity our way would help the growth.
That's right. So you plan to raise about 1,000 crores, and what's the time frame, and what do you plan to do particularly? What's your top priority after the IPO?
Top priority will be growth. The numbers are off records. It's got to be no comments per se because that's a mandate by the SEBI. So we can't talk much about it. But yes, the plan is to pursue larger growth in the more important, larger economies, including the Mumbais of the world and Delhis of the world. Yeah.
I personally have been a huge fan of Casagrand, right? So, you've got a barrage of products, luxury, mid-range, affordable segment. Which segment gives you the strongest moat?
We are predominantly in what we call as a mid-segment luxury. We call ourselves a mid-segment premium. We are more like a Toyota of the housing segment, where there's huge value, but the houses are also of utmost quality and a sense of premiumness, so that there's a balance between what somebody is trying to aspire at a very high ticket to us. I think we are somewhere poised predominantly in the middle segment is what we want to be, and we're very happy to be in that space.
You have largely been a south-focused firm, and but you still have players like Puravankara, Prestige all coming in. You said you're not going to cater into the Pune and sort of Mumbai and all these markets. Do you see challenges ahead?
Yeah, challenges as in terms of competition.
That's right.
We know what we do, we understand Tamil Nadu far better. So we always feel that we will have an edge per se. But of course, all the national builders who come in here, they're most welcome to, because it will put us in the stead to compete with them far better, and we could do better. So we believe that that's good. And so are we moving into their zones, right? And they are receiving us well. So there's no problem whatsoever. It's got to be. So there's a lot of knowledge transfer happens by the best practice across various states.
Okay, so what's your reading on the Chennai's realty landscape? Is it peak or plateauing or still sort of climbing?
Oh, Chennai's got to, Chennai and the whole country per se is climbing. India is going to become one of the strongest economies in the world in the next about 10-15 years. Obviously, and there's a huge inherent potential. So you don't need consumers from outside of the country. We have about a 145 crore population, and so that I think this Indian story is there to hold, and the country will grow stronger and stronger. I think we just got to make our policies in accordance to growth, and then we are there. I think the whole real estate sector will grow, the whole country will grow, and we will turn out to be one of the strongest economies in the world in the next 15 years.
Okay, so one last question there. Our Reserve Bank of India has cut interest rate about 5.5%. You see a sort of momentum picking up. How do you see it?
Of course. Any small movements and corrections in the interest rates propels the economy for a sizable period of time. And I think we will get to kind of very good growth in the next 2-3 quarters is what I see.
Thank you very much. A pleasure talking to you. Thank you.